Did you know that the burning sensation you often feel might not be because of too much stomach acid, but actually too little? We're going to unravel some surprising truths about acid reflux that you probably haven't heard before, exploring the root causes and sharing some natural remedies that can help you find relief and comfort. That fiery discomfort creeping up your throat might actually be due to low levels of gastric acid, a condition known as achlorhydria. Understanding it can be a game changer in how we approach treatment. You might be wondering why having low acid levels is an issue. Well, the right amount of stomach acid is essential for many bodily functions, including absorbing calcium and digesting proteins. When these levels are low, it can lead to other health issues like osteoporosis and anemia. Now, it's quite concerning to see that many conventional treatments aim to reduce stomach acid even further. Unfortunately, these treatments often just cover up the symptoms without tackling the real problem, potentially leading to other health complications down the line. But here's the good news. By understanding the true cause behind acid reflux, we can adopt natural strategies that not only soothe the symptoms, but also foster overall well-being. It begins with making simple yet effective changes in our lifestyle and diet. Eating sparingly and slowly. It's important to avoid filling your stomach to the brim during meals. You see, having a very full stomach can increase the pressure inside, making it more likely for acid to flow back into the esophagus, causing that uncomfortable burning sensation we all want to avoid. You can try grazing instead. This means having small balanced meals more frequently throughout the day, rather than 3 large meals. Not only does this approach help control reflux by reducing pressure on the esophagus, but it can also aid in better digestion and even help in managing your weight. Alright, now that we've got the eating habits down, let's talk about the kind of foods that are more friendly to your stomach. Avoid certain foods. It's not all about bland foods, that wouldn't be fun. But it can be really beneficial to manage your symptoms by steering clear of a few common culprits that could trigger acid reflux. We're talking about foods like mint, fatty foods, spicy delights, tomatoes, onions, garlic, chocolate, and even some beverages like coffee, tea, and alcohol. Here's a little experiment you can try. Start by eliminating these foods from your diet for a while to see if it helps in controlling your reflux. Then slowly reintroduce them one by one. This way, you can pinpoint exactly which foods are problematic for you. It's about personalizing your diet to suit your body's needs, and trust me, your stomach will thank you for being considerate. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, but about finding a balance that allows you to enjoy your meals without the discomfort that comes with acid reflux. Okay, now onto something we often overlook. Our beverage choices. You'd be surprised how much of an impact this can have on managing acid reflux. Don't drink carbonated beverages. A cold fizzy drink can be quite refreshing, especially on a hot day. But here's the thing. The fizziness in carbonated beverages can actually cause you to burp more, which unfortunately sends acid back into your esophagus, worsening the reflux. Not to worry, there are plenty of other refreshing options to choose from. How about opting for flat water instead of sparkling? Or maybe trying some herbal teas or infused water recipes. They can be just as satisfying without the unpleasant after effects. And here's a little tip. If you really can't resist a fizzy drink, try to have it during the day rather than in the evening to reduce the chances of nighttime reflux. Now let's chat about what to do after enjoying that meal. Stay upright after eating. Standing or sitting upright helps keep the acid right where it should be, in your stomach thanks to gravity. It might sound simple, but lying down with a full stomach can actually cause the food to push up into your esophagus, which is something we definitely want to avoid. So here's a little advice. After you've finished your meal, try to stay upright for at least 30 minutes to an hour. Whether it's standing while chatting with family or sitting down to read a book, maintain an upright position to prevent reflux. Timing. Finish eating early and try to wrap up your meals at least 3 hours before you hit the hay. This gives your body ample time to digest the food properly, reducing the chances of nighttime reflux. And trust me, your sleep quality will thank you for it. And if you're someone who enjoys a little siesta after lunch, maybe try changing that habit and see if it makes a difference. It's all about giving your body the time it needs to properly digest the food before you lie down. When it comes to activities, it's a good idea to avoid any vigorous exercises for a couple of hours after eating. A casual walk is fine, but strenuous workouts, especially those involving bending over, can cause the acid to return to the esophagus, and we certainly don't want that. Alright, now it's time for an aspect that can either make or break our efforts in keeping acid reflux at bay: the way we position ourselves during sleep. Sleep on an incline. Sleeping flat can sometimes allow food and acid to creep back up into your esophagus, causing discomfort and disrupting your sleep. But here's a simple solution. Try sleeping on an incline. Yes, it can be as simple as elevating your upper body by about 6 to 8 inches. You can achieve this by using small wooden blocks under the legs of your bed's headboard, or perhaps a specially designed foam wedge. This slight elevation helps to use gravity to our advantage, keeping the acid in the stomach where it belongs and preventing that upward flow that causes reflux. And don't worry, it won't obstruct your natural sleep pattern. In fact, it might even enhance it by reducing nighttime disturbances. Now we're moving on to a topic that is not only crucial in managing acid reflux, but also in fostering overall well-being: weight management. Carrying excess weight, especially around the abdomen, can put a lot of stress on the muscular structure that supports the lower esophageal sphincter. This added pressure can weaken it, making it easier for acid to make its way back up, initiating those unpleasant reflux symptoms. But here's the silver lining. By adopting healthier eating habits and incorporating regular physical activity into your routine, you can work towards shedding those extra pounds. And the benefits are manifold. Not only does it help in controlling reflux, but it also reduces the risk of several other health issues like GERD symptoms, erosive esophagitis, sore throat, and even esophageal cancer. Remember, it's not about drastic changes, but gradual, sustainable adjustments to your lifestyle. It's always better to take a proactive approach, focusing on eating less and moving more, rather than resorting to surgeries or medications for acid reflux. Apple cider vinegar. You might have heard about this humble kitchen ingredient making waves in the health and wellness community, and for good reason. Incorporating apple cider vinegar into your daily routine can potentially be a game changer in managing acid reflux. Here's the deal. Apple cider vinegar can actually help balance the pH levels in your stomach, aiding in better digestion and alleviating symptoms of acid reflux. It's like giving your digestive system a little helping hand to function more efficiently. But how do you go about it? It's pretty simple. Start your day with a glass of warm water mixed with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. It's a soothing concoction that can kickstart your digestive system in the morning. And don't worry, if you're not a fan of the taste, you can add a little honey to sweeten it up. Being informed is the first step towards a happier, healthier you. By understanding the real causes of acid reflux and embracing natural treatments, you're paving the way toward a life you plan on thriving. Until next time, take care and we'll catch you in the next video.